Hey, it's Lucas. I am right now in a hostel, the White Birches Hostel in Gorham, New Hampshire. I'm finally out of Maine. I've a lot of the clips that I've made so far, I can't put them all in separate videos and upload them. I just don't have time, and I don't want to be that far behind. So right now I'm just gonna cover Maine pretty much, and it's been really cool. The bogs, the mountains, the views, all the lakes and ponds. It's a really cool state to hike through. I've got trapped, not really trapped, but pushed my way through a storm going through the Bigelow Mountains. I've made a small clip of that. That's pretty good, so I'm going to add that to the end of this video. But for now, I'll talk about Maine. It's been, again, really good, and went through, forgot exactly where I was the last video. I think I was just out of Caratonk. So I stayed in Caratonk, Stratton, and what was after that? Rangeley. We stayed in Rangeley, Maine for 3 days actually, because someone in the group that I'm with got Giardia, and we stuck with him for a little bit, but then once we figured out it was Giardia and he would be off the trail for a little bit, we carried on without him. But he actually caught up a few days later, so we're all back together now. And again, Maine's been good. I'm finally in New Hampshire. It felt really nice to cross the first state line. It's 1 down, 13 states to go. And now I have all the White Mountains ahead of me, so the Mount Washington is going to be the most difficult coming up, but I'm really excited for it because it's really cool terrain, and yeah, I'm doing really well. All my gear is working out, my shoes are working. I've had a lot of luck hitching into towns, and this town actually has the first Walmart that I've come across in a while, so that was pretty nice. Like some trailer park area. It has a pool here too that I haven't used yet, but today we're spending all of the day here, so it's gonna be nice. And one of the most interesting hikes so far was coming out of New Hampshire into Gorham, because I night hiked through it, and it's a really hot day, so I kind of took a nap from noon until 6 o'clock, and then starting at 9 o'clock at night, I hiked until 2 in the morning, which was nice and cool, but it was kind of creepy when you heard some big animal running away that you couldn't see with the headlamp. But I did end up finally seeing a moose. I saw a porcupine climb up a tree, and I was hiking along. It was close to where I was camping for the night. I heard this massive thing sound like it fell from a tree. So I turn around and I see this bear running away from me really fast. So in one night, I saw a moose, a bear, and a porcupine. So that was a really cool night. And I was coming into Gorham, so on some of the 2 summits that I came across that night, I could see the lights of Gorham, and it was a nice motivation. Then I finally made it to the campsite. It was half a mile from Gorham, so I just set up camp, passed out, and then at 6 in the morning woke up and immediately got a ride into Gorham, which was nice. So yesterday I spent pretty much a full day in town. Today we're spending pretty much a full day too, because there's a shelter 2 miles out that we're all carrying s'mores, supplies, and like bratwurst and non-bread up to. So we're gonna make a nice night out of it. So I don't want to make this video too long, because I'm still adding that small clip from when I was on the Bigelow Mountains. So I guess I'll cut it here. But I'm gonna be in Gorham again in 2 days, because the trail for the next few days loops around Gorham, which is weird, but I'll take it because the Walmart is a nice cheap resupply. So I'll be able to upload videos in Gorham since the Wi-Fi here is better at a Dunkin' Donuts and it's a good excuse to stay there, eat donuts, drink coffee. So yeah, I'll probably be able to upload the next one in 2-3 days. You can probably barely see, but I am currently on top of Bigelow Mountain at Avery Peak, the first one I come across of the two peaks, and it's like really cold and it's really windy enough that I don't want to like stand up here because it'll push me over if I don't have my trekking poles. And it's raining and it's really foggy, and it's like so windy and the sides of the mountain that it just like rains up at you instead of like just down at you. It's crazy. I mean, there's like little like frame, like stone frame of something that used to be probably like not a house, but like a watchtower. I don't really know what it used to be, but just taking a little rest in here, getting away from the wind until I carry on, because it dips down now to this campsite in between the two peaks. I think it's like down 500 feet and then back up 500 feet, the same elevation I am now, to the second peak. And right after that, there's a lean-to, which I'm definitely going to be staying at, because I just want to get out of my wet clothes and into my long johns and put on a down jacket, get in my sleeping bag, and pass out, because today's been pretty rough, but it's just so epic looking. You just like walk up this trail, you like a really hard gust of wind goes, and you just like stand where you are, just like lean against your trekking poles, and then that subsides and you carry on. And now I'm at the very top, and it's like the tablelands of Katahdin, and it has those like endangered alpine plants too, and you just like hop from rock to rock, and just like no trees around you to protect you. Just as soon as I got out of the tree line, just everything went crazy. But it's somewhat sad that I don't have a view, because this is like 4,000 feet up, and I'm sure it would be amazing. But something like this, it's kind of cool too, just to do. I mean, I can see like it's really foggy, probably can barely even see my face, but it's fun